Hey guys, it's me Ram here, and in today's video we have the most expensive possible 3x3 on earth. Look at this, it even comes with this stupid bag that I can't even fit in frame with my normal tripod angle, but essentially this is the MoYu Super WeiLong 20 magnet ball core and maglev UV coated edition cosmic setup. Wow, that name is a mouthful. Anyways, buying this exact cube will set you back exactly $110, which let's just say is very expensive. It is definitely the most expensive 3x3 on the market right now. But is it any good and is it worth the price? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and just take it out of this bag first. Like, look at this. Why do I need a tote bag or whatever this is called with my Rubik's Cube? Anyway, this box looks absolutely incredible. Man, MoYu was doing so well with the RS3 V5 until they released this monstrosity. Like why do we need such a box? They're just turning into GAN at this point. Anyway, I still can't even fit it in frame properly, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and open up my brand new iPhone. I guess this is what iPhone boxes are going to look like in future. Here we have a watch. Amazing. Why doesn't it come with an Apple Watch? And here we have the accessories box, which we will take a look at this time, maybe later. And here we have the cube itself, if I can figure out how to take it out. Wow, this is crazy. Oh my god, this is pain. Alright, we have our Rubik's Cube here, and I don't know how to take it out of this. Like, why? What's the point of this, man? Like, just give us the cube already. Anyway, I just want to do my first turns at this point. I don't care if I break this. Ah, yeah, there we are. Okay. Seems reasonably tight. Let's get into first turns. Okay, first things first, I can say that this cube is very well lubed. Obviously, it is cosmic setup, so it is going to start out slow out of the box, but at the moment, it is very gummed up and feels really tight. Secondly, to give some context, I tried out my friend's 8 magnet ball core UV coated Super WeiLong recently, and it feels very similar to that. However, as expected, since this is the 20 magnet version, the magnets on this cube feel way stronger than the one I had tried. Finally, and most importantly in my opinion, this cube has probably the most unique feeling of any 3x3 on the market right now. It feels like a collab between the Tornado V3, GAN 13 and WeiLong WRM V9, and honestly I really like that feeling. My current main 3x3 is the MoYu RS3 V5, and compared to the Super WeiLong, this cube just feels completely different. At the moment, out of the box, this cube does seem a little bit tight, but let's just go ahead and check out the corner cutting anyway. Yeah, corner cutting on this cube isn't the best. It can't really go very far, and even the cuts it does do, it takes quite a bit of effort. As for reverse, yeah, reverse cutting I'd say is a little bit better. It can do around this much with less effort, and then if you go further, it just kind of won't do it. Yeah, turning this puzzle fast, I am getting quite a few lockups, but that's because it isn't fully broken in yet, and it is quite tight for my liking. Anyways, I reckon it's time we give this cube a quick solve and see how it performs. Now, honestly, don't judge anything of this solve. I'm at such an uncomfortable angle right now. If I show you guys will feel bad, but it's just temporary, don't worry. Yeah, anyway, let's just scramble this up and do a quick solve. Alright then, let's just go ahead and give this a quick solve on white cross. Alright, 10.12 seconds, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, overall, this cube did have some catches and lockups here and there, but with some loosening and overall break-in of this puzzle, I feel like it will be much better. Anyways, here's the part you guys have all been waiting for. Let's just go ahead and take a quick look at the accessories box. Here we have... What is this? This is an interesting looking tool. Screwdriver, this. I don't know. I assume this is for the magnets and I have no idea what the rest is. Here we have this guy. We have Jody. Hi, Jody. Yeah, I got a bit too excited saying Jody, but yeah, I hope you're doing well, bro. Here we have the instructions, how to use the cube, and also how to solve the Rubik's Cube, which if you're buying a $110 3x3, you should know how to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my first impressions on this puzzle. I will continue to break it in and loosen it up eventually, and I will give this cube a fair chance because obviously I don't want to waste $110. At the moment, this cube does feel great. However, with a little bit of adjustment towards my turning style, I feel like it could feel even better for me. It has a lot of potential. I will be back in a future segment of this video to give my final thoughts on this cube. But before I do that, let's take this $110 Rubik's Cube to my flatmate and see what he thinks. Hello flatmate, I have a question for you. How do you feel about this cube?
Very good. Very good, because not only has it got very good turning, but it's got very nice colors also. So yeah, very good turning.
How do you feel?
Very good, because like I got not only I got pure sub 6 average, I got NR also, and I also got yeah, very good average.
How do you feel?
Very good. I got pure sub 6 average. I got NR also, and yeah, very good average.
Yes, thank you. It is the most expensive cube in the world.
How much was it?
$110 US. Yeah, you've tried my other 3x3s.
Yeah, I have. Honestly, yeah, I can feel the subtle turning difference there. It is just that much smoother, and obviously pre-lubing helps it. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
No, very good cube.
Yes,
Very
thank you, bro. Alright, well, thanks to my flatmate for featuring. That was very fun. Now let's move on to my final thoughts on this cube. Hey guys, I've had this cube for a couple of weeks now. I've given it a whole lot of solves, breaking in and a bit of loosening, and I'm ready to share my final thoughts. Now I'm just gonna start out by saying the exact same thing everyone has been saying. Why MoYu? Why release this $100 monstrosity of a cube when you did so well with the $25 RS3M V5 and the $45 WRM V9 ball cores? Y'all were really doing amazing with cube value until y'all just decided to become GAN all of a sudden with the crazy packaging and the stupid cube prices. Anyways, that aside, I'd like to say that this cube is actually a really good cube. You can definitely see that this is a high quality cube because it has a really nice and sort of soft feeling similar to GAN cubes. After loosening it a little and setting the maglev compression to 2 clicks, I think that the speed of this cube is just right for me. Overall, with these settings, when testing the cube, corner cutting is absolutely perfect and I don't get too many lockups or catches when trying to spam TPS. Obviously, pops are not going to be a problem, however, I've had a few rare corner twists on this cube. Obviously not a deal breaker, but it can be quite annoying when it does happen because of my loose tensions. Now on paper, this cube sounds like a great one and it really should be at this crazy price. However, there are a few personal issues I've had with this cube that I really cannot seem to overlook. Firstly, I feel like I really need to have accurate turning on this cube. Now over time, my turning style has developed for F12 to the point where I can turn calmly during that stage, but for last layer, being a 2x2 main, I simply just have to spam TPS. I will admit, my turning is far from accurate during last layer because I just want to finish the solve, but there are definitely other cubes that can handle my inaccurate turning during last layer better than this one. Here's what usually happens during solves on this cube. I tend to have a really nice flow during F12 and my F12s on this cube are probably the fastest out of any cube. However, during last layer, my turning just completely falls apart and what should really be a good time ends up being an average or below average time. Secondly, I'm far too inconsistent on this cube. This goes hand in hand with the problem I just mentioned earlier, but basically, I can have a session where I can absolutely pop off and get a lot of sub 9s, but sometimes I also have sessions where I can't even get sub 11 consistently. Finally, this cube just feels a bit wrong to me ethically. Sure, I think it's an amazing cube and I might even end up maining it. However, I like the $25 RS3M V5 ball core maybe like 95% as much as this cube, and when this cube is more than 4 times the price, it just feels so wrong to recommend this over that one. Now let me share my overall thoughts on this cube. I personally really like it, and if I could somehow adapt my turning style to work during last layer on this cube, I would totally main it hands down. However, I do not recommend buying it unless you are 100% sure you will like it, maybe from reviews or trying it at a comp. If you are looking for a new 3x3, I would recommend the RS3M V5 ball core. It is so much more popular among top solvers, way cheaper, and overall just a very solid cube. I will probably try this Super WeiLong at my next competition and see how that goes, and who knows, if it goes well, I might even end up maining it and I will keep you guys updated on the same. However, for now, I think that this is a great cube but with no real value for money unfortunately. So that's pretty much it for my video on the Super WeiLong 3x3 and whether it's worth $110 with the Cosmic setup. Thanks a lot for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and a big thank you to Speedcube Shop as always for sending me this puzzle to test out. Goodbye.